Welcome to ACOS Dad Academy. This is a bonus episode. It's going to be super short. We bypassed the intro. We will bypass the outro. I visited with you last week and I said I had 3 games this week. And they went exactly like I said they would. We lost by 5. We lost by 25. And then we were going into the 3rd game on Wednesday night. And we're playing the second best team in the league who's lost 1 game all year. And this is how I know there are greater forces at work to look after us, because we show up over there and I'm assuming we're about to get the ever-living dog drummed out of us. And don't suspense, let the suspense go away. We do lose this game. But when I got there, the first thing that happened was the scoreboard broke. So the time and the score had to be kept on the sideline. So the kids didn't have to look up there to see how bad they were getting beat. So bonus point number 1. Number 2, we actually played pretty well. I don't know how bad we got beat because I'm not going to go back and look at the score. But it didn't feel like we got beat by a whole lot. And the kids didn't feel like we got beat by a whole lot because we played pretty well. And I think some of them actually thought we had a chance to win the game coming down to the wire. I really think we were probably behind in the 25 to 27-ish range. But hey, reality is all in your perception, right? So that's great. Think you're going to win. Because we did play a lot better. We played a lot less selfish. We played a little bit more team basketball. But the whole reason for episode 2.5 is I have been bragging on my son Logan and how good he's gotten on defense. He had another good defensive game. He actually blocked a few shots. He had some steals. He's getting great at blocking out. He's great at getting the rebound. And then early on in the year, he didn't really know what to do with the ball afterwards because, again, competitive basketball is brand new to him. He's getting great at getting that rebound and then immediately finding somebody to dish it out to and then running the court. Anytime they have a fast break, if he's in the game, I can promise you he's running his tail off to the other end of the court. And more times than not, he gets in their way and they miss a shot. Unfortunately, the other 4 guys are kind of walking, daydreaming, catching their breath, and we don't get the rebound. One of their other guys comes and follows and gets the rebound. But I've just been really proud of him. But I have been hoping he scores. Because I got 9 players, and about midway through the game the other night, going into the game the other night, 7 of the 9 had scored. Now, Logan's only shot maybe twice. He didn't shoot that much. But about midway through the second quarter the other night, the 8th player got him 2 points. Now, I do not verbalize out loud that I know that now everybody on the team has scored except my son. But I'm not dumb, and I can guarantee you Logan knows it because Logan is pretty dang smart. But 3rd quarter, either late 3rd or early 4th, my point guard, who is a really good kid and a really good ball handler, is dribbling down. And he starts backing down his man. Okay, so if you picture yourself coming down court with the ball in your hand, you pass half court, he goes to the right. All right, Logan is over here on the right. Logan doesn't quite have the strength to get it to the go yet from the 3-point line, so he kind of plays in that mid-range spot. My point guard goes to Logan's side and gets inside of Logan. So he's in between Logan and the goal, but he's a smart kid. And what he did was he pins Logan's man behind him and starts dribbling down towards the goal. So my point guard gets to about the lane. All right, that's where about the ball is. He's probably a bit inside it. But what he has smartly done has pinned Logan's man and he's pinned his man. Little did I know, my point guard also was fully aware that everybody on the team had scored at that point except my son. So he pins his man. He shoots Logan Ritchie a little bounce pass. Logan Ritchie doesn't hesitate a bit. He jacks it up mid-range. Nothing but net. And his daddy, also his coach, would have acted like, Jim Valvano running around like crazy after they beat Georgetown. That's probably what I look like. I was just so very proud of him. And I was also so very thankful and appreciative of the kind of leadership. And I went and found my point guard's dad after the game. And if you're listening to Dad Academy, you know I stay away from parents. But I went and found him and just told him, hey, your son is quite the leader. Because he knew, he came over to me and then he literally said, now, coach, everybody on the team has scored. And that is not something that I expect from a 6th grader. So it was a fun night. And so I've decided going into these last few weeks that I'm not going to dread it anymore. I'm going to enjoy coaching my son. Maybe the scoreboard will get broke a few more times and we won't have to worry about it. But it was a good night Wednesday night. So everybody on the team has scored, including my son, Logan Ritchie. But the thing he hadn't hit yet is the rim, because it was nothing but net. Y'all have a great week.